I'm pretty sure we're live, so welcome back to another build video. My name is Joey, and today we're updating our Rack Attack Flak build, our Rexception build, which I did a month ago. But about a week ago, we got a new event called the, Valentine's event, what should we call it, the Broken Hearts event. And with that event, we got an amazing weapon, the Wedding Invitation. This weapon is absolutely insane. It's probably the best weapon in the game. Well, not the best weapon in the game, but certainly for Flak, I definitely think it's the best weapon for him. This on the card right now, it doesn't look like it does a lot of damage, but I'll show you. You probably already know, but if you don't, I'll show you what this can do. Now, my build mainly revolves around this weapon, but you can also use other weapons, and I'm still in the works of getting level 53 gear. I haven't gotten Rack Attack gear because I really want some of that Rack Attack Anoint on level 53 gear. I farmed a little bit and got some one pump jumps that aren't really good. I got a new Maggie that's still worse than my other one if I use my Rack Attack. But yeah. So basically for this build, you want to find, because now the event is over, you want to find someone, or if you already have it, you want to find a Wedding Invitation with either the on-action skill and gain 100% damage towards anything. Enemies damaged by Rack Attack gain 100% damage from any source. Or this 125% damage to bosses named and badasses for short time annoyance. You want these because these are gonna be your best annoyance for anything. I'm using this Wedding Invitation for mobbing and for bossing, because even though it's an action skill and for badasses and bosses, you can still put out a lot of damage against just normal mobs. So yeah, you try to find that. The rest of the gear for the build is quite the same as the other build. I kept a lot of other stuff, but mainly what changes is your equipment slots. Now, you want to try to find a stopgap, because that is going to be your best take on survivability. The stopgap, when the shield breaks, you become immune to any damage for about 5 seconds, and once your shield starts recharging, which when there's a skill in the Guardian Rings which makes your shield recharge when you get a kill, but I've disabled Guardian Rings for this showcase. You can instantly recharge that and gain the immunity back pretty much instantly. So that's pretty good. It's a pretty good shield. If you don't have the stopgap, try to find a Transformer. I'm still in the works of getting a level 53 one for my Slack and my Moes. So yeah, it's level 50, but it still works. For a grenade, well, right now I've just got a placeholder because I can't find it. I can't find the grenade I'm looking for. What you'd be looking for is a Mitosis Hunter Seeker. That grenade, once you shoot it, the Mitosis makes it split into 3, and those 3 will seek enemies, and they'll start shooting at the enemies, and those bullets can proc Megavore, which will proc everything that is related to crits, including your action skill going back up and stuff like that. So it's pretty good. Try to find one with ASC elemental damage anoint, just like your stopgap. You cannot stack the anoint, by the way. Tried it. Doesn't give you 100%, just gives you 50%. So try to look for that. Right now I've got a Widowmaker, which is not good at all. I should really go back to Sanctuary and get myself like a Hex. That'll be so much better. Because this green is complete doo-doo. Now, next, you'd want a Last Stand Auto Idol. Now, my Last Stand Auto Idol is not the best. I've got also a Snowdrift Auto Idol, but that was for my previous build. The Last Stand Auto Idol is gonna make you immune for 5 seconds when you get under 50% HP. Now, why this is really great is because you'll get under 50% HP a lot if you rush with this build. With this build, you try to stay back, and when enemies are near, you try to swap away from your wedding invitation because you don't want to splash yourself, because it does do self-damage when you hit headshots, which you want to try to hit headshots, so you can hurt yourself. That's why I'm not taking any precautions, and I'm trying my best to not die, because this build can do the takedown, but honestly, the reason why I delayed the video so much, because I was gonna do it on Friday, is because I tried to do the takedown and I couldn't, because I'm not really that good with Fleck. Fleck isn't my main anymore. He was at the start of the game, but he's just in a tough spot right now. So I'm trying my best to make a build. I'm trying my best to, you know, do something with Fleck, and this works out really well. In general, I can get up to the bridge section in the takedown, and then sometimes I go through that and Wotan just absolutely wrecks me. I don't know what to do for Wotan. So yeah, if you have any tips, just leave them in the comments. Now for the class mod, there's a few options, actually. There's a few options. For now, I'm using a bounty hunter, because this thing is mainly for bossing. And I was doing Captain Tron earlier. Then I went back to Sanctuary and switched a bunch of the stuff and prepare myself to make this stream. But you can use the Cosmic Stalker, which this is pretty good in general, just for mobbing, casual mobbing. This works really well. You can use this, the friend bot or the stack bot. Now, friend bot, some people say it's complete doo-doo, complete trash. You only ever use it to get your pet a revive when you kill an enemy. Just when your pet's down, just swap to the friend bot, kill an enemy, then swap back to your other class mod. Because this is really just why you should use a friend bot. You can get +5 on Barbaric Yop, which is extremely good if you want damage. But you already deal enough damage, so I don't think we really need it. And then one of my favorites that I should swap to right now is the Deadeye Com, which will add 35% additional damage against enemies above 75% health. Now, there's a weird interaction with this, with the wedding invitation. The fact that this, with the wedding invitation, without the Deadeye can one-shot, you have more potential with the Deadeye, and your ricochets for the wedding invitation will also gain this benefit, and will also gain overkill if you have the overkill garden ring. Now, the reason why I say this might be his best comp for this build is because of the overkill stacking. You can stack overkill extremely fast, and just you just stack a little bit of overkill before you do a boss, and bam, boss dead. It's insane. But I'd rather just use the bounty hunter, because when you boss, normally you save quit and you lose all that overkill. So, you do whatever. If you have a little bit of problems with bosses, you can use the rerouter. I personally don't use it, because I don't know, I should actually use it. But yeah, that's about it for the gear. Now let's move on to the skill tree. Gosh, I can't fucking speak. It's basically the same as the Rack Attack build. I'm just gonna go over real quick. Interplanetary Stalker, damage. Leave no trace, you get ammo on crits. Head count, cooldown on crits. Hunter's Eye, damage. Two Fang, you don't spec into Two Fang because you don't really need more damage, but you could. You could take the 5 points out of Hunter's Eye and put them into Two Fang for a chance of getting double DPS or double raw damage. But I'd rather have raw damage against raw buffs against different types of enemies than have a chance to do that. So that's why I put my points into Hunter's Eye. Then big game, more kill skill duration / effects, kind of like the skill from Zane. I don't remember the name. The most dangerous game, damage, Grim Harvest, damage, and action skill damage, which will affect your racks, which is pretty nice. Galactic Shadow, crit damage, and Megavore for hitting crits on body shots. Now Persistence Hunter, more damage, and you don't need the duration because your recs aren't based on duration. So this is just flat out damage. Then 2 points here for moving out of the skill tree. 4 out of 5 on Who Rescued Who for a little bit of health regen. He Bites for damage reflected on your pet. And this will proc Frenzy, which is more damage for you and your pet. Now you go down the skill tree, Barbaric Yop, your pet is gonna do more damage. You want the Scorcher for elemental damage and health regen. I prefer the Scorcher rather than the Hornskag because elemental damage is really good on this build. Then Mutated Defenses, Pet Survivability, and Pack Tactics for survivability. And also a little bit of damage. So that's about it. You want to use Rack Attack with the health and additional racks. Could go Cryo if you want. I don't really like it, but some people might. So my pet is down right here. If I can switch to a friend bot, okay, kill, and he's revived. So you don't wait. You're not waiting for anything. So just put your Rex over there. Crit, and yep, he just disappeared. So I'm gonna hit a crit. Yep, he died. That guy over there. Also, if you don't get one shots, if sometimes you get one shots and sometimes you don't, that's because the wedding invitations crit ricochets can ricochet to the same enemy because they'll go everywhere. And they can actually hit the hitbox twice. Pretty weird, but I'm pretty sure that's what's happening because I can even get it on the dummy in Sanctuary. And pet is down. Just switch to friend bot. Yes, you sometimes have to go a lot in your inventory, but who cares? Who cares? Damage is good damage, right? And your pet is there for that. There I went down. Alright, so I might actually die from this because I turned off Guardian Ranks and I can't ADS and I hate that. Okay. I think this is really you try to stay as far back as you can. I'm a little bit rusty. I haven't played Fleck today. I played mainly Moze because she's so powerful. You can see we put up some good work. You know, if enemies are targeting you, just snipe them. Like that. Now, Yeah, we just hit for 1 million. Yeah, this build can hit in the millions. Pretty easily. It's not uncommon for this Rectech build. We just killed that guy with Rectech. So yeah, it's not uncommon that we hit for a lot of damage. Just try to hit crits as much as you can, but always know that if you hit body shots, Megavore might proc and give you a free crit. Oh, we got a frostbite right in our face. That's not good. But we still killed him. And the reason why you want an auto idle is that when you get a kill, if I can aim for the head, you gain a little bit of health back, and that's pretty much all the lifesteal or the survivability that Flak has. And see, yeah, everybody's dead. So yeah, this was my Flak build, my updated Rectech build. Sorry for the late upload. I know I said I was gonna upload it Friday. Yesterday I just didn't feel like it. Totally didn't want to play Flak after the horrible takedown that I had, and it disappointed me a lot. So there you go, a little Flak build like this. I hope you enjoyed. I hope if you need anything, hit me up, Joey's Gaming on PS4. You can go ahead and dupe you a little bit of stuff if you need. And it's been Joey's Gaming, and I'll see you next time.